have made a bad choice, Kevin, because nobody's going to be looking at you. Unfortunately, you look stunning.
So Kevin, we've been talking to a number of dragons so far. How do you deal with those elevator pitches that must be just kind of ceaseless now, given the success of the show?
Well, I get a lot of them, but I'll tell you something that I've learned is that the platform of Dragon's Den itself is like the American Idol of venture capital. If you put a product or service on it, it accelerates the sales by 1,000%, so I do all my deals on Dragon's Den. If you want me to buy something you've got, you get on Dragon's Den, because why wouldn't I want that free advertising? Think about it.
Sure.
It's launched hundreds and hundreds of products now.
But what do you do when you're trying to get your morning latte and all the guy wants to do is pitch you his latest t-shirt folding machine or what have you?
It's fantastic, by the way.
Well, thank you. I think it's going to work.
I think it's important what's happened with Dragon's Den because it's not just pitches. I've got high school students that come up to me and say, I want to be an entrepreneur. That is a fantastic thing we've done in Canada. If we've got young people thinking about business, it couldn't be better because we don't do enough financial literacy in this country. Dragon's Den's helping, and I'm very proud of that.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you saw on Saturday night on SNL and how that affected your life?
A new milestone for a man with many milestones.
That's a pretty big coup to be spoofed
actually,
on
Linda
SNL.
had to run in and wake me up. So.
Oh, really?
No kidding. And you didn't know it was coming up at all?
No.
Your mind must have exploded a little bit.
I tweeted him today and said, wait a minute, buddy, that's a good look for you, but it's too gray. I'm a spring chicken.
Right.
So what did you think?
What did you think of his Kevin?
Well, I think it's great because that platform has also become an iconic entrepreneurial platform. I think doing a parody on the show actually says, the status that it's reached in that, because, Shark Tank had no audience for 3 years, and obviously something's taken off, just like Dragon's Den did in Canada. We had this many people watching us for the first 3 years. Now it's a hit, but people forget for a long time nothing was happening. It's a very intelligent format. They're really both the same show if you think about it, but it takes a long time for it to take off, but once it goes, it rocks.
Do you think you're teaching Canadians to be more aggressive in terms of how they present their business?
I hope so, because frankly, it's very competitive out there. The economy is still very tough. You've got to speak out, and you have to be able to talk about your business and be able to present the merits of it, and you learn that on Dragon's Den. You learn how to present. You know why? Because you see all the mistakes others make.
Yeah.
I'm the only dragon that tells the truth. Arlene tells people, just keep doing what you're doing. I think that's a service. Shame on her.
Linda, does he ever have a switch that goes off?
He likes to take cat naps, so it goes off often for a short period.
And then when he's sleeping, you're like, awesome, I can get all these things done without him talking about it. I can imagine. Well, have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping in and talking with us. You look gorgeous.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, great to meet you. Yeah, great to meet you, Linda.